Anyway, party's up. So okay, so now we got to create characters.
Oh, wait a minute. Since we're doing like new characters, do we have to join in a certain order to share a party order type thing, or how does that work?
In this case, we're good because Hurricane's going to be our tank as a monk, so he's in the number 2 spot, so we're good. And I have to be in the number 1 slot, unfortunately. So nothing we can do about that. So, but you two, it doesn't really matter. So again, we're playing. No, we didn't pick the campaign yet. We're not doing the Crown of the Magister. We are doing the Gaping Maw of Eiru, an Eiru adventure. So
yeah, he made the Sunless Citadel, now known as the Depth of Darkness.
Okay. So, Gaping Maw, this is the one where we only level up at certain points in the game, right?
Yeah, I think every time we enter a new dungeon level, I think it's the Underdark.
Okay.
And the first 4 levels are every time we get to the next level, and then it's every other level.
Okay. So basically what this means is we're just not going to be, killing stuff and all of a sudden, oh, look, we're level 10. And then we stop to camp and do this. We have to reach certain points in the storyline before we get to level up. So as far as I know, this is the only campaign that does that. And it'll be interesting to see how it works. So anyway, cast the characters this time around. Hurricane's going to be, it looks like an elven monk, I'm guessing.
Elven elf.
Oh, okay, so yeah, it's still elven monk, sylvan, wood elf. Hobo, I think, is going to be a ranger or a rogue, and then Jeff is going to be our healer. I believe he said he's going to be a druid, and I don't have any plans right at the moment, so I guess I should get started on that. And of course, we're going to do a new character, unless I have
some magic.
Yeah, definitely. So I have a sorcerer mana painter. I don't know if I'm doing mana. I don't remember what that is.
Oh, an artist.
I don't know what the mana painter is supposed to be. So I'll just do a new one. So last time I did an arcane person, it was a wizard. So we'll go sorcerer this time around. Sorcerers need charisma, so half elf or regular elf, or I can just do human. I'm gonna do a human for a change. Let's do a human sorcerer. So, sorcerer. So, sorcerer's origin. So, dragonborn, mana painter. Mana painters are...
Oh, what sex are you going?
Oh. Looked like Hurricane was male?
Yeah, male, voice 3.
Okay, Hurricane male, Gimpy male?
It doesn't matter. So, do whatever you want. Just let me know what you guys choose.
Okay, well, just to be different from Hurricane, I'll do female, I guess.
Okay. Hobo.
I'm going to be male.
Okay, so I'll go female then. Sorcerer origin. So, yeah, the mana painter. Phone's going to be ringing off the hook today, by the way. Mrs. Gimpy is looking for a doctor to do work on her knee. So, phone's going to be going off the hook today. What's the whole mana painter? I don't know what it is. I don't remember why I picked that one. Mana painter order spells, entangle, bark skin, sleet storm, fire shield stuff. Charisma modifiers used if higher instead of other ability modifiers on your saving throws against stuff. Mana drain. Make a melee spell attack. On a successful hit, the creature loses, takes 1d10 plus your charisma modifier and force damage, and you regain 1 sorcery point.
Oh, that was the ability
Same
in the
as
demo
N2.
for Solasta too.
Yeah, yep, that's what that is. Mana tap. When you finish a short rest, you can regain the number of sorcery points equal to half your sorcery levels rounded up. And level 14 mana balance. Whenever you use a sorcery point, you regain 5 hit points per sorcery point you spend.
That sounds kind of nice.
I've played it before, apparently.
If you hover over Mana Painter, you get a little description.
Yeah, I see that now. Okay, so Child of the Rift, and it's got events, blah blah blah. very nature of the rift has also changed them deeply. So level 1 stuff. So Guiding Bolt, Aid, Daylight, Banishment, Greater Restoration.
Sounds like a breezy
Yeah. Immediately after you cast a sorcerer spell of level 1 to 5, roll 1d10. If you roll 20, your spell slot is not spent. Level 2, Rift Deflection. You can use your bonus action to spend 1 sorcery point to become harder to hit and achieve better saving throws until the start of your next turn. 6, Offering to the Rift. You can use your bonus action to sacrifice 5 hit points in order to regain immediately 1 sorcery point. Sacrificed hit points are recovered after a long rest. So they can't be healed. That's what that means. Riftwalk. It's level 14. As a bonus action, you can teleport up to 6 cells to any object. So basically, Misty Step. Any enemy within 1 cell of your landing position takes force damage equal to your charisma modifier, minimum 1. You can use Riftwalking number of times equal to your proficiency bonus per long rest. Haunted Soul. So inflict wounds, rave enfeeblement, fear, phantasmal killer, and mind twist. You can use a bonus action to attempt to scare an enemy that you can see within 6 cells of you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, or they will have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls until the start of your next turn. Vengeful Spirits. You can use a bonus action to call forth the spirits inside you for up to 1 minute. You can target a 3x3 cell area that you can see within 18 cells. Any opponent that enters the area for the first time on a turn or start of its turn there must make a charisma saving throw or take 2d6 plus your charisma modifier and necrotic damage. Half of saves. Each turn you can use your bonus action to move that area by 6 cells. Once you use Vengeful Spirits, you can't use it again until you have a long rest. Unless you spend 4 sorcery points to use it again. 14, Soul Drain. Once per turn, when you kill 1 or more creatures with a spell of level 1 or higher, you regain 1 sorcery point. Soul Drain does not work on creatures of CR 1 or 2 or half or lower. Sorry. I haven't played a Haunted Soul before. You'd be more creepy than half of your enemies. Exactly. And Draconic, everybody is like Draconic. I think I'm going to do the Haunted Soul. I haven't. This one I have not played. I know for sure. And this is part of the Lost Valley DLC. Yeah, I'll do that one. Because again, haven't done it before. Could have looked at all this stuff here, but whatever. Should I be an occultist? You devoted your life to the study of hidden, forbidden knowledge, where others are intellectual unknown. It's just surprising as dangerous as any control weakness. Choose 1 additional language, proficient with Arcana and Deception. Proficient with Scroll Kits. Oh, can't care. Let's go Violence. Background and personality flags as an occultist.
What type of class are you doing again?
Me, sorcerer.
Okay. So for myself, having the guidance cantrip will probably be useful.
Yes.
Okay, I'll grab that.
Just choose personality flags for your selected background. I did. Oh, I need 2.
2, yeah.
Cynicism. There we go. So we got 2 violence, cynicism. That doesn't matter in this anyway. Oh, look at the face. That's messed up. Okay, so I'm an occultist, sorcerer, blah, blah. Oh, now the dice rolls. We need at least 118. Unless we get lucky and get like lots of 17s.
I got 3 17s and was pretty happy with that.
Got an 18, a 17, a 15, a 13, 11, and a 5. No 5s. There's a lot of stuff there. Come on, 18s. that's horrible. They just don't like me today. Of course, they never like me.
Get the bad rolls out of your system.
Trying to. $18, $15, $15, $13, $13, $10. Not a lot of bonuses there.
I mean, you chose human. You can raise
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
No, everyone is risen by 1, right? I would raise the intelligence, maybe for a higher arcana.
Do we know are there any skill rolls in this game? That's
Oh, maybe.
I really wanted it higher than 16 dexterity.
I mean, for the caster, 16 dex is not bad.
It's not good either.
I mean, you can roll again.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing. I was kind of hoping for an 18 and a 17. There's 2 17s there. Yeah. So, we're watching the devs Technical Adventures had another stream today talking about Solasta 2. Unfortunately, I was late into it and I was distracted with Mrs. Gimpy doing stuff, so I missed a lot. But I remember hearing the ready command will definitely be in the game, even though it's not in the demo. But I also heard him talking about they might be putting that race that's in the demo, that guy that you have to rescue. I forget the name of him. But they said the Ickless, yeah. Ooh, 2 18s. I think I have my dice. What was it? They're gonna try to put them in the game, but no guarantee. But because there's been enough interest in it, they are thinking about trying to put it into the game as a playable race. Sorry, they only quite that, but there's different issues with it because even though in the demo that race is in the demo, as far as the storyline goes, whatever, apparently they're specific to the island that you're starting on or where the demo takes place, but not necessarily everywhere else. I think that's what I heard. Don't quote me on that one. But anyway, they're going to try to put the Ickless in, but no guarantees. But it's on the drawing. It's on the board as a possibility. So. Which is interesting, because when I was playing the demo and I saw those, I go, are these going to be a playable race in the game? They haven't said so. Well, now they've made an official statement as saying they're going to try. So, and also
maybe a DLC race.
Yeah, they said it's also a possibility of being a DLC race. And then another thing they were talking about was the weapon swaps. Here when you swap your weapons, it's a full action, or so if you can only swap your weapons once during a round, right? But in the demo, that's not a limitation. You can swap as much as you want. And so they're kicking around the ideas of how because there's been a lot of requests for that as well to be part of the game. And apparently it's part of the rule set that they're using anyway, that it's supposed to be a free action or something like that. And so they're looking into how to implement it in a logical way. And that's not going to be, game breaking or, of some any kind of game breaking type deal. So the swapping weapons, that that many of us have done many times, it's kind of like, oh, I want to see what this weapon does, and go, oh shit, I can't do anything else because of that. So they're trying to make that a little bit more not punishing. So that's some of the things I heard today. I only listened to like the last 30 to 45 minutes of it, and even then that was off and on. So, but anyway, so information on Solasta 2 that way. Let's see. Insight. What's insight good for? Exercise whether you can determine the true intentions of a creature. Yeah.
Could be a cool feat like Nimble Finger or Quick Hands, and give one of the nimbler races as a base, like the halflings.
As far as
weapon swap for free.
Oh, the weapon swap free. Yeah, that's an option. I guess that's a choice.
I lost my character. I can't find it.
No.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to find it in the list, and sometimes it disappears for whatever reason. To find it again, usually I find the best way is to leave the team, rejoin it, and for whatever reason it pops back on the list, so you might have to do that.
Fine.
Sorry, Hobo.
Hobo's got the best
and that
find.
might not solve it either. Like, I found that's what worked with me in the past, so... But I guess we'll see.
Jeff, did you get a light spell or light cantrip?
I went with Annoying Bees and Guidance. That's it.
Okay, so I'll pick light then. Shadow Dagger, of course. Sparkle. Wow, I get all kinds of light cantrips. Selecting spells.
There. Came back.
You're welcome, Hobo.
That was so weird.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, but I've had that a couple of times in the past as well. And then I just usually just say F it and I just recreate a new character. And then when I go to select my character on the list, it's the character that I just couldn't find before. And I went, oh, you son of a...
Yes, I see your slot as empty since Hobo rejoined.
Oh! Uh-oh.
Yeah, happened to me too when he left. Hobo looks like a dapper rogue. Well done.
Yeah.
Think a beard.
Change the face. I don't get to change the markings on my face. Oh, this is gonna be horrible.
Picked from the background of the sorcerer subclass.
What?
Your face markings, maybe.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's part of the little. Yeah, that's what. It's because of the type of sorcerer I picked. Use that one before, I don't think. Hey, Beacon, welcome back. It's attractive. It's totally attractive. Not what we're going for, but it's attractive. So, we don't have any more females, or do we?
Let's see. Hobo is definitely a male.
Okay.
Hurricane is, and I went female, and I took the third voice.
Okay.
You've seen worse.
Go. Mrs. Gimpy needs to talk to me on my first break, or next break. I don't know what she's going to ask me, but we'll see.
She's gonna ask you what you want for dinner. I would suggest fish and chips with a nice side of coleslaw.
So, I had her muted, but she was still talking to me. And I'm hearing Jeff tell me what I should be asking for dinner. And I start laughing. And she's looking at me and I go, somebody's telling me what we should get for dinner. They know I'm talking to you, so they do this to me all the time, is they tell me, what I should ask for dinner. And she goes, so what he's asking for? And I go, fish and chips, some tartar sauce, that kind of stuff. And she goes, how about pizza? And I went, pizza works for me. So, hey, Skybird will come back. Hey, Taco will
You
come back.
Americans and your pizzas.
Pizza on a Friday night is freaking tradition around here. So.
No, it's good to have traditions. So
Yep.
It's all good.
Yep. Anyway, so cast a character. Well, start first of all the game or the campaign we're doing. This one, the Gaping Maw and Eiru Adventure. Haven't played this one before, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Cast of characters. Of course, we got me playing Gimpia, the sorcerer or sorceress. Hurricane's gonna be a tank as a monk. Then we've got Jeff being our healer as a druid. Hurricane's an elf and wood elf. Jeff is a halfling.
Rock gnome.
Oh, a rock gnome. Oh, we don't see too many rock gnomes. So anyway, Jeff doing the rock gnome druid, and then looks like Hobo is an elven rogue. Or is that half elf rogue? So there we go. Yeah, rock and gnome. We should actually have done an all gnome party just to, punish me. So let's get started. Game Hell, welcome to the stream. You have moved night with the misses until you guys started streaming this. Shredded for canceling, but totally worth it. You're welcome. Do monks make decent tanks? They do. You'd be surprised how monks are actually meant to be tanks. They are the masters of melee. They're supposed to be, or at least hand-to-hand stuff. Hopefully the heretical Italian won't be spreading his vile ideas about pizza on the stream today. Wow, food cruels. Hobo's gonna steal Hobo always steals everything. That's not very
It's going to be a Hawaiian pizza?
I don't know. I don't usually have to ask. I mean, she knows what I like, so.
Oh, that makes it easy then.
Yeah.
She should surprise you once in a while, though, like something maybe with anchovies and.
She doesn't like that.
Or something along that line.
Luckily, she does not really like a lot of vegetables on her pizza, so I luck out on that one, so I don't have to fight for that too much.
And considering that she has Italian blood in her, she probably likes something more traditional, I would think. So, yeah, okay.
Well, the thing is, she's from where pizza was invented.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
No, I mean that, pizza was invented in Naples, Italy, and that's where she was born. Oh, you
mean the specific city?
Yeah, okay. She was born there, so she was born in Naples.
If you ever get the chance to go to Naples, I would highly not recommend it.
Oh, I trust me. I know. I know. Naples is not the place for tourists. Not really.
The air pollution there. Well, that was 10 years ago, so maybe it's improved a lot. But holy cow, it was bad. Because they had all those little two-stroke mopeds and such going all over the place. I think. It's kind of part of it.
Yeah, that's kind of an Italy thing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it probably is. I don't have enough European experience to say.
Well, I've never been to Italy myself, so I just basically what I've been told and what I've seen through various, touristy type stuff. Lots of moped type things. Anyway, the winter storm was relentless. The snow whipped and pinwheeled until there seemed to be more snow than the air. Finally, so dense it was a veil of pearlescent light through which you could barely see shadows. You made it to the gaping maw, freezing cold and soaking wet and tired from your travels. The owner, Durnan, rented you a room and you had a light meal, stored your valuables, and headed to bed. It is the morning after you arrived and the storm still rages outside. You all have heard of the tales of adventure and riches in the Undermountain, the vast complex of dungeons and caverns beneath the capital city, Dublin. Gather your party and venture forth. Yeah, hopefully we don't turn down the thing. Taka, you've been in Naples twice. You're in the Navy. How do I know that? Because that's where Mrs. Gimpy's husband met Mrs. Gimpy's mother. Mrs. Gimpy's mother was living in Naples at the time when her father got stationed there. So that's why Mrs. Gimpy was born there. So there's a big U.S. Navy base in Naples for those who haven't figured that out yet. Okay, so what do we got? You did 8 years, slacker. An old notebook, a dagger. What am I going to do with the dagger? Oh, that's right. I need the component stuff.
A lot of starting gear here.
Oh, is there?
If you want to look in my inventory, tell me what you need.
Oh, you grabbed
Primed
everything.
armors to upgrade. A handy haversack, who has the highest strength.
Oh, we're not going to have a whole lot of strong people here, are we?
Oh, Hobo is the strongest.
As a rogue? Oh, that's good.
Got some crafting kit.
Prime Druid armor. Throw that over to Jeff. The monk outfit as well.
Can someone use the rosary to craft magic items?
Throw it to Jeff for now. I'll take a look.
I can't. I'm only good for herbalism, smith tools, and that's it.
I can do herbal, crafting, and Arcadia.
I think I can do everything.
The only thing I can't do is poison.
I think the rosary landed at Gimpy.
Because Rosary, I got Arcana +6 for that. How high is yours, Hobo?
Where do I see that? Proficiency.
If you go to crafting, it shows it right there.
Arcana, I'm at +5.
Okay, so that's very high as well. Okay.
No one's wearing, I think, medium armor or higher. That's crazy. We are all leathered and clothed up.
Well, Prime Druid armor. Okay, that's interesting.
Yep. Maybe we find something to upgrade it. But I can't use the poisonous kit or the scroll kit.
I can use the scroll kit. And I can't use the poisoner. Do we have 2 sets of rosaries? Because I gave mine to Jeff. And I can actually
Only
use
one.
it.
Only
I cannot.
one rosary.
I can't do the poison, so who can?
Jeff can do that as well, but I already have. What do I have? Oh, no, I don't have one of those kits yet.
Okay, send it over to you.
I'll give you a small smith toolkit since I got 2 of those, and I'll give you the rosary back. If you wish.
The smith kit, the smith tools I don't do. I'm not proficient.
Okay, then you want the rosary?
Yeah, I can do herbalism, rosary, enchanting, and scrolls. That's it.
I can do smithing if there's a spare.
Yep, I got one. And I still have another herbalism kit if someone wants.
I've got one already.
I can do herbal. So
I need one too. Somehow I ended up with 2 scroll kits.
okay, you can give it to Gimpy first.
And I have a primed short bow if someone wants it.
I'll take the prime short bow.
And now I'm left with a primed breastplate, but I think no one is going to medium armor or heavy armor this run. And a primed mace.
Can anybody else do scrolls? And need a
I
kit?
can do scrolls.
Okay, I'll send that one over to you then.
I can do herbalism smithing.
I can do everything.
You're a smart one.
No, I already have one. A scroll kit.
Oh, sorry.
So anyone else need a scroll kit?
Wait a minute. You can throw it to Jeff if you wish.
Okay.
If there's a spare.
Yep, the spare.
Cool.
Oh, look at Jeff with that 18 intelligence and wisdom. Smart little druid. Okay. Good to go, I think.
Oh, I need free hand to cast stuff? Son of a gun.
Yes. Yeah, unfortunately you do. You still need a free hand. Well, that just means just don't use a shield. Or don't use a sword and use a shield. Yeah, is a human, so like is a good thing.
A bit of light won't
A
hurt.
trap already?
Yeah, I think there will be lots of traps.
Hold on.
Oops.
Just gonna say, hold on, because Jeff can give you guidance. Oh, you still opened it? Oh no, sorry, that was a trap.
Would you like some guidance?
Too late now. Okay, I can't use a primed mace, so
Cool. Throw it to Jeff, I guess.
Jeff, yeah.
Oh, mace. Can I use a mace?
On the rapier.
Yeah, I guess I can use a mace.
Yeah, mace should be druid stuff.
Rhyme, maybe we find something good.
Catco, you can hear your dad watching the old Snow White Disney movie. Is that good or bad?
Well, at least his hearing is good.
Yep. Be entertained for a little while.
Wait, did he say the Disney movie, or did he just say Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, just period?
He said the old Snow White Disney movie, so I'm guessing
Oh, okay.
that's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs stuff. All these doors can't be opened. Or some of them can't be opened. Yes, the cartoon one. Well, I don't think they did a live action one till this one that's coming out, which still has a lot of computer animation in it.
Lots of closed doors.
Yep. Closed doors that can't be opened.
If I gave you a hide medium armor, maybe you can use it.
Yeah, I think I'll throw it on, actually.
Want to check upstairs here before we go down?
This is just an inn. It's coming out. I think I saw something saying they might not release it for some reason, but don't know if it's true. Just saw it. Oh, that's coming out. Don't worry. I've seen the advertisements and stuff for it. It's coming out. Oh, merchants. How much money do they give us? 79 so far. I don't need this dagger. 9 torches. What am I going to do with 9 torches? Wow, that's 9 pounds I don't need. Notebook. Doesn't really weigh anything.
Can I buy a rosary?
Do
It's 105.
no, I wouldn't. How do you come up? Oh, you're selling stuff. We don't need really multiple rosaries. Because, well, what else do you do?
What?
What other crafting stuff do you do besides magic items?
I do everything but poison.
Oh, everything but poison. Okay. It's this prime scepter. This cunning crafts guy, he's got a primed scepter for sale. I don't think I've seen one of those before. Well, remember, you can only craft one thing at a time, so I don't know. I think at this point I would hold off on buying a rosary. You can always buy one later if we have to, because I have one.
That's fine. That's why I asked.
Yeah, no, I understand. Nope.
It's a good spell focus to have. One probably around your neck.
Oh,
You go
definitely.
for belts or gloves.
Belts, eh?
There are not many good belts for casters, so that's usually a good slot to take.
So spell focus universal is good for druids as well.
Yeah, universal is everybody's.
It's the cheapest one.
We really don't have a lot of money. We need to kill things.
Yeah, sell what we don't need.
And we got a healing spell.
I can. Oh yeah, sorry. I'll get you in a second. Do I really need to carry around the prime mace then, or could I just get rid of that? I guess.
Well, you never know what you're going to be able to turn it into.
You can just throw it over to me. I'll throw it in the sack.
Yeah, it's a question what free crafting plans we can find, but on the vendors there's a lot of crafting plans.
Jeff, you're overweight. How come?
Yeah.
Carrying a lot of stuff. I sold that.
Natura Evo Jure.
Oh, we got to watch our food.
Thanks.
Yeah. Right now I got 2 ration packs.
I have 4.
I have
One.
2.
I've got 1, and we.
Does the druid gets good berries?
I think they do.
Eventually, yeah. Eventually.
It should be a first level spell.
Then I'll look 1 sec. How do you split stacks again?
Control, I think.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, Trudes get good berry at level 1.
Just control left click and it splits one up.
So let's see. I got healing word, cure wounds, entangle, Long Strider, and Fog Cloud.
I would ditch Fog Cloud for the good berries.
Oh yeah, I can just pick that.
And we have no ID, by the way, identification stuff yet. Because as a sorcerer, I don't get that spell.
Oh.
At least I don't think I do.
Oh, I need, I guess, a short rest to change all this. Or do I?
It's going to be a long rest to change that, unfortunately.
Oh.
As you enter this room, you see a fabled gaping maw, the portal that leads to the dungeons below. It seems like an adventuring party is preparing to make their way down to the depths. The crowds are cheering and whooping. Aren't they lucky?
They're probably just setting their bets.
But the rarest relics vendor has really rare stuff, no stuff of identification. We should look for healing potion recipes, I guess.
Eventually I'll get that, like, for starting at second level, I'm going to do the healing... What's it called? The Circle of Balance. So that'll get a lot of healing spells for you, though. Eventually. Because right now I got Cure Wounds, and I got the Healing Word as well.
Should I talk to the bartender?
Just a second. I'm picking stuff up.
Maybe she has a wand of identification. Yep, wand of identify, 575 gold.
And was it 5 charges?
That's the one with 5 charges, yeah.
So we got some backstory here in books, but I'm not going to worry about those right now.
She seems to have every scroll of spell available. Too bad you can't learn from them.
Nope. Because we find any liches yet? No, that's me, though. I've got a haunted soul. So I'm probably aspiring to be a lich in my somewhat distant future, I have a feeling.
He has a bag of holding. Quite expensive.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
Ready?
This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you.
These books don't wear
Your
anything
next
really.
break is in 1 hour.
I've gotten everything here. Okay, so I do need to take a quick break. Mrs. Gimpy needed to talk to me a few minutes ago, so I don't know what she needs to talk about, but
Okay.
So I need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water. Like I said, talk to Mr. Gimpy, see what Rocket's doing. He's probably sleeping again. But anyway, be back shortly. Thank you all very much for watching. And of course, thank you, Jeff, Hobo, and Hurricane for joining me. We'll be jumping into the dungeon here fairly shortly. So anyway, be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.